Hello guys, today I wanted to do the long-awaited little haul video that I have going on here. I have gathered a couple things that I think you guys will think are cool. They're all kind of witchy related, and I haven't done a haul in a while, but I have gotten these things in the last couple weeks, so I figured today, why not start showing them. So first I wanted to show you guys, this is actually, was a gift, from my dear boyfriend, and where we live, about an hour away, there is this really awesome, what would you call it, basically it's a rock store where they sell, many kinds of rocks, and it's kind of a metaphysical shop, sort of, but it's not really big into that, but they do sell a ton of crystals. So my boyfriend lovingly picked out this beautiful selenite for me, and it's so beautiful. It reflects so much light. Like, look at that angelic sheen. It's really beautiful. And the funny thing is, he really didn't know what it was. They don't mark all of them. This one, he didn't know the properties to, but as we know, if you know anything about crystals, you know that certain ones are very, very attractive. They have a bunch of different attributes. This one specifically, he didn't know, like I said, but he was immediately attracted to it. Now, selenite, which I did not know this before, but I have recently been studying about crystals, and I'll show you why next, is often used for bringing in positive energy and getting rid of negative energy. It's also known for calling good spirits, such as specifically angels. It's basically an angel stone. Angel crystal, excuse me. So I just wanted to show you that, guys. She's been chilling with my little plant buddies, my beautiful little cacti, and I just wanted to show you guys because I'm so in love with it, and I'm so touched that he thought of me when he went to look at this shop with his friends, and we have some pretty like-minded friends, so they clearly must have led him in a good direction. Next, to show you what else I got, follows with the same theme. And I have to tell you, my friend had one of these books long before I did. She had it sitting in her apartment, in her bedroom, on her little coffee table, and I grabbed it and I fell in love with it, and I was like, I'm going to steal this, so I'm going to have to get my own. And of course I did, and it is the Crystal Bible. Excuse me, Crystal Bible. And I am obsessed. It is so fascinating. I've been trying to study as much as I can about them because there's so many, and the book really outlines exactly what they look like, and it goes into all of them. Let me see if I can find the selenite. Let me see if there's anything specific that you might want to see or read about while with me. Actually, here are some different forms. It's, even rare is the orange brown. This is the one similar to what I have, kind of a pillar with a gateway. And funny enough, looking at this now, I never really realized, but there really is kind of a brown, you can't really see it, the camera doesn't pick it up, but there is kind of a brown dot in the middle of this, which you can see maybe more clearly right here. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I'm obsessed, and this is what I've been spending a lot of time reading, and it's what I've been working on my grimoire as well, putting a lot of these, the stones and crystals that I am most likely to work with, I'm writing them down and putting them in my grimoire. So there's those two. Next, this kind of is not really necessarily a witchy thing, but I thought it kind of is, but it's kind of not. But I just picked this up today, and I actually found it at Walmart, of all places. And the thing I fell in love with is that it's a 2-pack. They're natural soy candles, and they smell heavenly. But I picked them up because they're all natural, they're dye-free, there's no phthalates, they're basically organic and just 100%. And I'm really obsessed with stuff like that. It's all up my alley. And they're for like aromatherapy. I do have to clean them off. They're a little messy. They come a little messy, but they're just these beautiful white soy candles, and I figured what I would do is use one for my bathroom. Probably today I will to take a long, healing, relaxing bath, and the other I'll probably use for probably for workings. Probably will go on my Beltane, my Litha, however you want to say it, altar, but mainly summery, herby goodness. And following in with that subject, I wanted to show you the 2 other books I got. The first one I actually picked up today. I came in today from Amazon, and this is A Pagan Portal's Candle Magic, A Witch's Guide to Spells and Rituals by Lucia Starza. And I've read a pretty good way through it, and a lot of it's stuff I already know, but the part that I bought it for is that the whole half of the book, back half of the book, is a grimoire. And I'm obsessed with that. I love reading other people's uses for things, their own correspondences, and she has all these kind of like, I hate to say nutty, but kind of like fun, crazy, silly, and practical spells, rituals that like in this book. And like I said, I just got it today, so I haven't finished it by any means, but definitely a must read for anyone that is starting out, but also a must read for anyone who wants to branch out or kind of wants to read someone else's opinions on things, because she's funny, she's very personable, she talks about things that are important to her, but she also kind of goes into the history of why they're in there, but she doesn't do a lot of like obsessive detail. It's a pretty thin book here, which is why I say it's kind of it's a really good pocket guide type of thing. But I am obsessed. I'm really going to probably be using a lot of what's in here in the future. So that's the one. And the last book I got, guys, I'm also still obsessed with, and I will probably be obsessed with till the day I die, and I'm probably going to even go so far as to buy a bunch more of her books. And it's Ellen Dukin's Garden, which is herbal. I have been dying for a book like this, and I'm, like I said, I'm so obsessed with her that I'm going to probably buy more. And probably the stupidest reason that I'm obsessed with her is because of her beautiful sketches in here. The sketches of her herbs and the plants and all of the things that are in here are just gorgeous. And she also really freaking knows her shit. Like, she's funny, but she's also so smart. And the second thing I'm obsessed with is that she goes through every holiday, every herb, every plant that you can imagine using for the sabbats. And it's a sturdy book. It's a thick, fascinating, sturdy book. And I'm obsessed. Like, I've read almost half of it already, and it's a good 300 pages. And it's just, I didn't even know this. She's got, there's a glossary of terms too, but she even has, I didn't know this. This is kind of neat, guys. I gotta show you this. She has a green magic worksheet. Like, it has like a spell worksheet, and this is actually really neat. I didn't even get this far. This is like way in the back of the book. It's like 252. This, I'm actually even more excited now. I'm nerding out really hard right now, but this is so cool. If you can see it, she's got it laid out, a little worksheet that I would copy, and paste and type out myself. It gives you a goal, a moon phase, day of the week, astrological and magical symbols used, candle color, herbs used, magical significance. Here on the next page, kind of hard to see here, crystals or stones used, charm or verse, and the results. So I've never even really thought about this, but this is kind of cool because she gives you a way to work on actually using your spells or plants, because she gives you so freaking many versions and options and ideas, and gives you a way to track what actually worked and what didn't. So I'm going to be even more obsessed with this book than I already was. And the last thing I really wanted to mention here about this book as well is the really extensive bibliography. And the reason is that I'm probably going to end up wanting to buy all the single books that she uses here, but she cross-references so much. She knows her shit. She's beautiful. Look at her right there. She knows her shit. She's got like almost 30 years of experience. She's a master gardener, but she also backs up everything she says, and you don't always see that a lot these days. So enough rambling of my obsession with this, but oh my god, I just have to. And the second to last thing I want to show you guys is the new tarot deck I got. And I haven't opened it yet. I haven't done anything. This is going to actually kind of be a mini unboxing. But if you know me at all, and I think I've mentioned it, I'm an artist, and I'm also an art student. So the Impressionate Tarot really, really, really called out to me. So of course I had to have it, which I probably don't need another tarot deck, and I probably will never need one beyond the ones I have, but let me see if I can get this open. I don't care. I had to have it, and like all tarot decks, it comes with a little booklet, but I didn't buy it for that, obviously. Ooh, it comes with a little booklet, but I bought it for the cards, and I'm excited because it didn't really show any images on the website, so I kind of knew what I was getting into, but I wasn't really sure. This is kind of cool right here. I guess it doesn't tell you. Okay, so this is what they look like on the back. They're kind of blank. They're I think this is actually an artist palette. That's what the back looks like. And here is one card. Looks like a Van Gogh. Van Gogh. And they're, from my first impression of them, is they are quite beautiful. I'm going to try to block this glare here. In fact, there we go. There's Van Gogh himself. The only thing I would say I wish is that they're not really paintings by the artist. They're done in the style of an impressionist artist. They all look pretty Van Gogh, Monet. Oh, in fact, I have this actual painting. Oh, that's so cool. In real life, I have a print. Obviously, not the real one, but a print of it. I guess I wish they were more authentic, or they had more symbolism, because that's the only thing about these, that they don't really have a lot of symbolism. It looks like these are the major arcana. Looks like a horse and a crown. Let's see if there's anything else. It does give you the numbers at the bottom, like one of whatever. This looks like it's pentacles. They give you some idea, but they don't all. I don't think I like so much, but that's alright. They are mixed up together. Let me see if I can find a more. Alright, so I get it now. So there's your king, and your queen, and your jack, aka king of, queen of, And that's about it. They don't really have anything else too specific going on here. You can also, they have an invitation to go online and find out more about the Little Scarborough, the ones who made it. Little card in the back. But I'm pretty excited. Hopefully I'll let you know if I like them, if they work well, if they have an energy that I feel good with. But for right now, I love them. They're pretty, but I'm not sure as to how useful they're going to be. But I didn't really buy them necessarily for a useful reason other than I'm obsessed, so I kind of had to have them. So that's that. And my very last thing is white sage smudge sticks. You know, it's kind of common, nothing too special. I got them from a good seller on Amazon that I've bought stuff from before. The thing I wanted to say about them is that I've bought them before from other places, and they've been really dry. But these ones smell incredibly, they're messy. They smell incredibly good, and they aren't completely dried out. I don't like them when they're completely crumbled. They are starting to crumble because I've kind of handled them a bit. But my boyfriend and I did decide that we needed to do a cleansing, that we needed to kind of get rid of some energy that we haven't really wanted in the house, due to some guests that we've had over and things that have been going on in our lives. So I figured I would kind of introduce him to the wonderful world of smudging, which he kind of knew a bit about but has never done before. Excuse me, tea. So that was really it, guys. Thanks for following along with me and listening to me chat. You know, I figured I'd save you from staring at my face for another 20 minutes, because if you're paying attention, if you're a good subscriber, or if you're new to my channel, there's a lot of videos of my face already on here. So I figured I'd save you the time and for once give you another video without my face. Hope you guys are doing great. Blessed be. I'll see you later.